Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Thanks, let's begin.
They go for your toes. I don't know whether to laugh or scream. Piranha. This is the 1978 Roger Corman produced and Joe Dante directed horror comedy, and is a cash-in of the classic Jaws, which the director of Jaws, Steven Spielberg, watched this and stopped Universal from putting a ban on this film because he enjoyed it so much. Rock on. The plot! They let them out! After searching for two missing hikers leads to an old abandoned military base, a pool is drained. A pool containing an unknown amount of vicious piranha. Now they're on the river and causing havoc.
They breed like flies. There'll be no way to stop them.
This was a staple of my young teenage youth. I remember my dad talking about it when I was very young. He said it was funny, had bad effects, and he told me the ending. I was like, thanks. I do remember seeing this poster everywhere, though. I didn't see the film until I was probably around 15, because I saw the remake in theaters in 2010 when I was 17. So I might have been 15 or 16. And I remember really enjoying it. The hype for the remake definitely helped. Watching the movie now, I cannot deny that it is well written and crafted. The screenplay was done by John Sayles, who also did the screenplay for Alligator. He has a unique way of presenting the fact that there is dark humor about, but there are serious consequences within the story.
My daughter's down there! Their kid's down there! The piranha's still in the river! Please!
I would not call it a ripoff of Jaws. It is its own thing. It's more of a cash-in, trying to make money off of Jaws' success. More so Jaws 2, because that came out around this time, 1978. For the characters, we have Paul Grogan, played by Bradford Dillman, from Moon of the Wolf, Bug, The Swarm, and Lords of the Deep, is a backwoods alcoholic bum of some sort. He's got a good heart and wants to support his daughter. She's at summer camp at the moment. Maggie McKeown, played by Heather Mainzies from The Seven S's, works for a skip tracing company and is trying to find the two campers or hikers that were missing. She and reluctantly Grogan go to the military base and discover a lot. Not only were there missing campers, but there's a pool, a filled pool, filled with not only water, but fish.
Man, that is cold.
Dr. Robert Hoke, played by Kevin McCarthy from The Howling, which was also directed by Joe Dante, started the project known as Operation Razor Teeth, and he created the piranha for the Vietnam War. The intention was to put them down every stream and river and kill the enemy. After that ended, he continued the experiment to learn more about the piranha, but he does value human life.
Daddy? Daddy, what's going on?
Don't do it!
Dr. Mangers, played by Barbara Steele from Black Sunday, is another fish geneticist like Hoke. She has more clear villainous intentions, and seems to want the fish to succeed. She and Hoke did have a past. They were even romantically involved. There are a ton of other great characters in this film. Side characters like Jack, played by Keenan Wen from Orca. Buck Gardner, played by Dick Miller from like a million movies. And Camp Counselor Dumont, played by Paul Bartel from Death Race 2000. And Chopping Mall, where he had a cameo as his character from Eating Raoul. Those are just some of them. I enjoyed the dialogue and characters in the film. It's tongue-in-cheek, but they don't wink at the camera too much. It's still taken seriously for the most part.
Hey, you want to race me, Beth? I don't know. I don't really feel much like swimming. But go ahead. I'll watch you. What's the matter? I don't know.
There's a life brought to the film by their performances. This film had a $600,000 budget and went on to make $16 million at the box office. Hell of a profit for Corman, but he didn't want to do a sequel. He sold the rights so he could make Humanoids from the Deep, which, I don't know, I like both of them. Humanoids from the Deep is definitely more graphic. Speaking of graphic, the gore, the effects. It's mostly nasty fish bites and mutilated bodies, but it's still got a plentiful of gnarly gore.
Bob, I'm going to have to get back to you on this. We've got a situation down here.
The effects are a bit crude. There were techniques implemented to make the fish seem more aggressive, as well as editing that hid their imperfections. Certain techniques, like putting a pole in the fish's mouth and then pulling them up under the raft so it makes it look like they were just jamming their faces into the raft. The quick cut editing is not too distracting, and it doesn't take away from the fact that they're not real. It works enough to hide the problems and limitations. Originally, they wanted the water fountain, the spray in the background of the resort, to turn red with blood, but the MPAA was like, you'll get an X. That would have been amazing, and it would have made more sense. There's blood everywhere. Why would it not reach the fountain? For the motion picture soundtrack, Pino Donagano, who also composed Carrie, The Howling, and Cedar Chucky, composes very fitting music for this film. This film would not have the charm it does without it. There's still a lot of charm, but the music definitely boosts that. It's got some heartbreaking piano sections, horn implementation, and the harp stuff is beautiful. During the attack sequences, the music is brash and aggressive. And when the piranha are just under the water, that harp shit is ominous. Overall, this is a great cult classic. Spielberg said it was the best Jaws ripoff he had ever seen. Up to that point. I don't know if he still thinks that, but it was more so a cash-in anyway. The middle portion is a bit slow, but it's engaging enough to keep you interested. Some of the pacing is also a bit off, but they try to make up with it during scenes like the laboratory investigation, where there's a lot of interesting and gnarly experiments in there. It's a freak show. It's fun popcorn entertainment. That's going to do it for this video, guys. You have been watching Shark House Entertainment, and I have been your host, Brian Gatto. Make sure to like, comment on, as well as share this video. Like my Facebook fan page and support me on Patreon. Also hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video, and as always, subscribe.
Waxman, it's been so long.
It's Colonel, ma'am.
Colonel still? Oh, Gage, and why?
Stupid cow.